dust-up in Republican circles. Frank Lautenberg, who was the senator from New Jersey, died of some kind of respiratory ailment. So there's a vacancy there. Christie, as the governor, has the opportunity and the responsibility to appoint or provide for a replacement. Now, he could have appointed a replacement, and he didn't. He is a Republican. And remember, he's not one of us. We've talked about this before. He's got some qualities I admire, took on the teachers union, good for him. But this guy is not one of us, ladies and gentlemen. He is a naugahyde Republican, fake leather skin on this elephant. He is a rhino, to use that term, Republican in name only, naugahyde Republican, fake leather, fake skin. And so he's a Republican. Lautenberg's a Democrat. So here is an opportunity for a Republican governor to appoint a Republican to fill that seat. Now, if you're a Republican governor, you believe in Republican principles, then you believe that the best person to represent the citizens of New Jersey is somebody who shares your conservative values. So you go and appoint a Republican to that seat. Now that, according to the law, that appointed senator would have to stand for re-election in 2014, just a little over a year from now, but he would be running as an incumbent. And there's huge advantages to that. So it'd be a possibility for this seat to go into the hands of the Republican Party, serve the people of New Jersey, because we believe the Republican or conservative values are best for any state, and get some momentum. Christie didn't do that. He created a special election, which is going to cost $24 million. The special election is going to take place 2 weeks before he has to stand for re-election, and everybody realizes what he's up to. Cory Booker is probably going to run for this Senate seat. He's probably going to win. He's the Democrat mayor of Newark. And the reason that Christie didn't want the election in November is that Cory Booker would pull a whole bunch of Democrats to the polls and could endanger his re-election chances. So it's purely self-serving, narcissistic, and not at all thinking about what's in the best interest of either the citizens of New Jersey or even the state of New Jersey or the Republican Party, if that is what matters. Now, Dick Armey, former Republican leader, this is clip 6, Rob, and this is what Dick Armey had to say about this decision that Christie made. Let's listen.
What is your reaction to this move by Governor Christie? Should he have appointed someone in your view?
Jake Tapper.
Well, of course he should have. And, this is what really rankles conservatives. There's not a Democrat governor alive that wouldn't seize the opportunity to appoint a Democrat senator, and no matter what the state is. Matter of fact, in some states, they might even go try to sell it and get rich off it, as they did in Illinois. Well, all Christie had to do is appoint a Republican. That's the correct move for him to make. Now, I put it down as debilitating stupidity because my first rule of politics is don't lose the friends you already have for the friends you're never going to get. And if he thinks the Democrats are going to love him for being the guy who plays fair rather than takes the political opportunity, he's crazy. Democrats hate Republicans. Democrats aren't going to vote for Republicans. They're never going to get a break from the Democrats. They will use him up. Obama will use him for political cover, as he's done twice now, and then actively campaign against him. He'll just have to learn the hard way, the way most fair-minded Republicans end up learning. I'll do the right fair thing, and then you'll cut my legs off and throw me under the bus.
Well, Congressman,
That's what will happen to Christie.
I just want to make sure I heard you right. Did you just accuse Governor Christie of debilitating stupidity?
Yeah, it's not the first time I've said that about political people that run for office in politics, make political decisions rather than policy decisions, often commit debilitating stupidity. Most often it's done by the left, but it's frequently done by Republicans as well.
Debilitating stupidity. That's what the Republicans are getting ready to do with that amnesty bill. Marco Rubio, by the way, admitted they don't have the votes to get that thing out of the Senate, and Marco Rubio looking for the exits. He's realizing now this was fatal for him to get tied up with this amnesty bill. It's wrecking his chances for 2016. He's looking for a way to get out from under that deal. Well, let's go to the phones, 888-589-8840. Let's go to Mike in Barker, West Virginia. Mike, thanks for calling, and thanks for waiting. What's on your mind?
I wanted to comment on the the Hub cartoon She's Owl?
Yeah, She's Out. That's for those of you that are just tuning in. She's Out was a cartoon sponsored by the Hasbro Toy Company, which features a transvestite hero, a 12-year-old boy who magically turns into a girl superhero. So it's transvestitism, transsexual superhero. Anyway, go ahead, Mike.
Well, I looked on the internet, and it turns out that he does not become a girl. Rather, he gets a girl's costume with superpowers.
And that is good or bad?
Well, it's dumb, but it's not the same as getting a sex change. And when we're commenting, when we're talking about stuff like this, we need to get our stuff straight, because somebody out there is going to hear one of us calling it something it's not and thinking, oh, well, Christians don't have the right answer about anything.
So you're saying that he
Okay,
doesn't
you
actually
remember
he
Milton
doesn't
Berle
he
when
doesn't actually become a girl. He just starts dressing like a girl, acting like a girl, doing feminine things and acting with feminine powers, and somehow that's different than that's significantly different than actually becoming a girl?
It is different from becoming a girl. The commercial shows him flying in the She's Out costume, and he's saying, I'm a boy, and he's saying it in a voice that still sounds male.
Okay.
You
And
remember,
so are
Milton
you
Berle would,
saying
put on a dress and be
so I'm trying to get to the bottom line here. So are you saying that for that reason we shouldn't be concerned about the content of this cartoon? I just want to understand where you're coming from.
Well, I'm saying that when you're commenting on it, you should get it right.
Okay.
And he's not becoming a girl. He's not becoming a girl. He's just getting a girl superhero costume with the powers.
And therefore we should not be concerned about this, or should we still be concerned about it? And if so, why should we be concerned about it?
Well, we should be less concerned with that, and basically every adult should get on the internet and look it up the answers themselves.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate the call. Thank you for that, Mike. Focal Point and AFR Talk. We'll be right back with more content, more calls. Stay with us, 888-589-8840.